Welcome back. Math's easy, step by step. In this particular part 16 video, I like to go over converting mixed number fractions into an improper fraction. And so first, let's review again what a fraction looks like. Okay, as you can see here, I've been explaining our fractions are part over the whole, right? And so parts belong in the top number, or what's called the numerator. This position here is the numerator. And the whole or the total belongs in the bottom. That's the denominator. And so if you've been watching part 1 through part 15, I've explained that, I think, pretty clearly. And again, it's good that we review these definitions, right? And you can see here is an example of a fraction. We have part to the whole. And the part is our top number, and typically it's smaller in a, let's say, traditional fraction. And then you have here at 4 is our bottom number, and typically that number is larger here in the denominator's place. And so this is what 3/4 is what a typical fraction would look like. So here is an example. I want to show these two fractions side by side. We have an example of a mixed number fraction where you're going to have a whole number attached to a fraction. Again, part to whole or total. 1 3/4 is an example of a mixed number fraction. We have our whole number, which is 1. We have our part, which represents the 3 in the numerator's place, the top of the fraction. And then the whole or the total, 4, represented in the bottom part of the fraction, or the denominator, right? So anytime you have a whole number attached to your fraction, it's going to be called a mixed number fraction. So let's look at the improper fraction, right? The improper fraction, you have a top number, the part is larger, as shown here with the number 4, than the bottom number, which would be smaller, shown here by the 3. So when you have a fraction that's top heavy, 4 on top is larger than the smaller number on the bottom, 3, that is called an improper fraction. Okay, so right now I'd like to take this mixed number, which is 1 3/4, and convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. Let me show you what that formula is going to look like. Okay, so we're going to take the denominator, that's the bottom number here, 4. And we're going to multiply it times the whole number. The answer you get is called a product. Anytime you multiply and you get an answer, it's called a product. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So I'm going to take 4, multiply it times the whole number, and then take the product, which is 4, and then add it to the numerator, or the top part of the fraction. Now I've highlighted here the denominator 4 throughout this example to show you how the denominator stays the same throughout the process. Okay, so I'm showing you here the formula here kind of stretched out in a linear fashion, right? So 4 times 1, I'm showing you here 4 times 1. You take the product and you add the 3. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus the numerator is 3. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. That is going to be our new top number, or our new numerator. And if the bottom, the denominator, stays the same throughout, and 7 is our new numerator or top number, what's our improper fraction going to look like? All right, if you said 7/4, you rock the Casbah. Right, of course, that is our improper fraction, is top heavy, right? 7 will be our new numerator. And this fraction is top heavy. That means the top number is bigger than the bottom number. And the denominator that we started with, of 4, our original bottom number denominator, stays the same throughout. So our improper fraction is 7/4. So we went from a mixed number, 1 3/4, and we converted it into an improper fraction, 7/4. All right, got another example of a mixed number, 2 and 1/2. Hey, do you remember the formula to convert this mixed number into an improper fraction? If you said you take the denominator, 2, you multiply it times the whole number 2, you take that product of 4, you add it to the numerator to get your new numerator, then you're absolutely right. That is the formula. Okay, so now you see the formula kind of stretched out. 2 times 2 gives us a product of 4. And 2 times 2 is 4. And we're going to add the numerator, plus 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So that's our new top number, our new numerator. The denominator is 2. It stays denominated throughout. What is our new improper fraction? Hey, if you said our new improper fraction would be 5 over 2 or 5/2, you are absolutely correct. We have our new top number based upon that formula, 5. And the denominator of 2 stays 2 throughout the process. So 5/2 would be our improper fraction, given a mixed number of 2 and 1/2. Hey, this concludes part 16 video. Stick around. We're going to do some stop and pause. You try practice problems, which of course I will go over step by step the answers to. Let's see how well you can do with the stop and pause problems. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you for your time.